really. Although I don't mean to sound arrogant that way. It's just that, you know, if somebody hands you a franchise that's already had a very successful first film, you know people are going to go see the second movie, and you've got a fantastic cast, you're given that, then you've got two tremendous advantages, and all I really had to do was to do a film that was faithful to the book, and to treat myself as a fan who had the resources to visualize it, and keep those things in mind, and I felt things were going to go all right. What it was like was first sitting down with each of them separately and talking to them about their characters, but really listening, first of all. Because they, you know, an actor has to think of every line he says and every action he or she takes as making sense for that character, that moment, whereas directors tend to think of the movie as a whole and the characters being functional in telling the story. But it takes a lot of listening, but once you establish a rapport with your actors, it can just be really lovely. I think because I'm more like Jacob, I'm imperfect in that regard, and probably the nice guy who's always around rather than the distant guy who is flawless. That would make me Team Jacob, and I also think it's time for Taylor to be introduced to the world, for better or worse. I think it would be difficult for anybody to face this kind of thing. I mean, it's funny because it's what people sort of dream of when they're daydreaming about being stars or something, that they'll get all this attention and flashbulbs are going off everywhere. But when it means that you can't leave your house without being followed by a bunch of cars full of people who want to take pictures of you and shout at you, that's difficult. On the other hand, I think that they're very grateful for the attention of the fans and the chance that it's given them to do other roles as well. The greatest movie ever made is Lawrence of Arabia, if you ask me.
Why is that?
I think it's just a perfect combination of a very intimate portrait of a person and of a very large-scale story that's political in scope, and it's beautifully shot. The only thing that is wrong with Lawrence of Arabia is that there's not a single woman in it, which is a big problem, actually. And then I'll go to Star Wars, go mainstream with it.